Ever wondered what our planet was like when dinosaurs truly ruled the world? Let's travel back in time, not just a few thousand years, but 201 million years, to the beginning of the Jurassic period. Forget the dry, arid landscapes of the previous era. We're entering a world transformed. The supercontinent Pangaea was beginning to fracture, breaking apart into smaller landmasses. As these continents drifted, oceans flooded in between, creating vast coastlines. This influx of moisture changed everything. The climate became warmer, wetter, and more stable. The once barren interiors of the great continent began to bloom. This was the dawn of a green paradise, a subtropical haven that would set the stage for some of the most incredible creatures to ever walk the earth. Imagine vast forests stretching as far as the eye can see. But these aren't the forests we know today. There were no flowering plants, no fruit, and no grass. Instead, the landscape was dominated by towering conifers, similar to modern pines and redwoods. Beneath them, a lush undergrowth of ferns, cycads, and ginkgo trees created a dense, vibrant jungle. This explosion of plant life, fueled by the humid climate, provided an all-you-can-eat buffet that would allow life to scale up to sizes never seen before or since. The air was thick with oxygen, buzzing with insects, and the stage was perfectly set for the rise of giants. This wasn't just a new chapter in Earth's history, it was the beginning of an epic saga written by evolution itself. And when we talk about giants, we have to start with the true titans of the Jurassic, the sauropods. Picture this, a creature so colossal it makes an elephant look like a house cat. That's the Brachiosaurus for you. Standing up to 40 feet tall and stretching 85 feet long, this living skyscraper was one of the tallest animals to ever exist. Its most distinctive feature was its incredibly long neck, held high like a giraffe's, allowing it to browse on the tender leaves at the very tops of the tallest trees, a food source no other herbivore could reach. Its front legs were longer than its back legs, giving it a unique, sloping posture. Weighing in at over 50 tons, every step a Brachiosaurus took would have shaken the ground. They were gentle giants, moving in herds through the Jurassic forests, their sheer size their primary defense against predators. They were the living, breathing architecture of this ancient world. But where there are herbivores, there are always hunters. And in the late Jurassic, one predator stood above the rest, the fearsome Allosaurus. This was the lion of the Jurassic, a ferocious carnivore that was both fast and powerful. Measuring up to 40 feet long, Allosaurus was a bipedal terror, walking on two massive, muscular legs. Its skull was large but surprisingly lightweight, filled with air pockets to reduce its mass. And inside that skull was its most terrifying weapon, a mouth full of long, sharp, serrated teeth, perfect for slicing through flesh. Allosaurus wasn't just about brute force, it was an intelligent hunter. Fossil evidence suggests they may have hunted in packs to take down prey much larger than themselves, including young or weakened sauropods. Their powerful arms, tipped with three large, curved claws, were perfect for grappling with struggling victims. Seeing an Allosaurus on the hunt would have been a truly terrifying spectacle, a masterclass in predatory efficiency. The Jurassic wasn't just a battle between giants and hunters, it was also an era of incredible evolutionary innovation, especially when it came to defense. And no dinosaur exemplifies this better than the iconic Stegosaurus. This herbivore was a true defensive marvel. While not as large as a Brachiosaurus, it was still a formidable animal, about the size of a bus. Its most famous feature, of course, was the double row of large, diamond-shaped bony plates running along its back. For years, paleontologists debated their function. Were they for defense? Temperature regulation? Display? The current thinking is a combination of all three. These plates were filled with blood vessels, suggesting they could have acted like giant radiators, absorbing heat from the sun or releasing it to cool the animal down. They also would have made the Stegosaurus look much larger and more intimidating to a predator like Allosaurus. But the Stegosaurus had another, much more direct weapon. At the end of its powerful, flexible tail were four long, sharp spikes, a weapon known as a thagomizer. And we know for a fact it used them. Fossilized Allosaurus bones have been found with puncture wounds that perfectly match the size and spacing of a Stegosaurus's tail spikes. One particular fossil even shows a spike had pierced an Allosaurus's pubic bone, a wound that likely proved fatal. So, while its brain was famously small, about the size of a walnut, the Stegosaurus was far from helpless. It was a well-armed, walking fortress, a testament to the evolutionary arms race that defined the Jurassic period. It was a world where you either evolved to be huge, fast, or incredibly well-defended. Now, you might be wondering, how do we know all of this in such detail? How can we paint such a vivid picture of a world that vanished 145 million years ago? The answer lies buried in the rock, in a geological treasure trove known as the Morrison Formation. This is a vast sequence of sedimentary rock layers stretching across the western United States, from Montana down to New Mexico. During the late Jurassic, This area was a massive floodplain, with rivers and streams meandering across a wide, flat basin. These waterways would periodically flood, carrying with them mud and silt that would quickly bury the remains of any animals that had died on the plain. This rapid burial was the key. It protected the bones from scavengers and the elements, allowing them to slowly fossilize over millions of years. The Morrison Formation is, without a doubt, the most fertile source of Jurassic dinosaur fossils in North America. It's a paleontologist's dream. It's here that the first skeletons of giants like Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus were found. It's where the epic battles between Allosaurus and Stegosaurus are written in stone, preserved in fossilized wounds and trackways. It's a snapshot of an entire ecosystem. By studying the rock layers, the plant fossils, and the animal remains found within them, scientists can reconstruct this ancient environment with astonishing accuracy. They can understand the climate, the landscape, and the complex web of life that connected these incredible creatures. Every fossil pulled from the Morrison Formation is a puzzle piece, helping us to see the Jurassic world not as a fantasy, but as a real, living, breathing place. So, from the splitting of a supercontinent to the rise of a green paradise, the Jurassic period was an age of titans. It was a time when Brachiosaurus browsed the treetops, when Allosaurus stalked the fern-covered plains, and when the armored Stegosaurus brandished its deadly tail. It was a world of unimaginable scale and breathtaking diversity, a crucial chapter in the story of life on Earth. And thanks to the silent storytellers locked away in ancient rocks, like those of the Morrison Formation, we can continue to explore this lost world, learning more about the reign of the dinosaurs and our planet's incredible, deep history. The giants may be gone, but their legacy is forever etched in stone, waiting for us to uncover it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back to the Jurassic. If you enjoyed this trip through time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the prehistoric past. See you next time.